Elves will live anywhere there is open sky, but they prefer their hallowed homes and what the rest of the world would consider cities to be on tall peaks where the winds are strong and clear, and the air, at the very least, whispers of the sea. They are happy to discuss veritably anything having to do with the living world and the creatures who walk upon it, swim beneath it, or fly over it. There are, however, two exceptions. They will not discuss where they came from, except to say that it was beyond the Singing Sea, and they will not go back, or perhaps cannot. Still, they watch eastward whenever a storm should roll in off of the sea, and look up sharply whenever lightning crashes, shoulders squared, faces grim, all trace of their humor or friendliness gone. At storm's end, they return to normality, as if nothing had ever happened. The second exception is their hatred for what man refers to as orcs, tall creatures with porcine noses and upward jutting lower fangs or tusks. These are often found among men as slaves or mercenaries. The feeling appears to be mutual, orc to elf, but as they have no nation or clear cultural norms save a seemingly diminished intelligence, though this is likely due to an overall lack of education, the orc side of this animosity is equally difficult to unearth. Ari Dearden, Resting Warrior's Height. Westernmost fastness. This island realm embraces the martial above all other aspects of life. They are driven and focused to be champions in any art which heightens their skill at arms. It is for these people that the Western Sea was lauded as the Sea of Heroes by the Venzine throne, a name which persists to this day. They focus their ports and harbors to the west, away from the mainland and its troubles. The coastline is dotted with lighthouses of stone, each with wide parapets facing out towards the sea. In the rain, these towers lend a terrible aspect, as if the entirety of the island were a fortified castle, though it must be said that there are no walled fortifications between the profusion of light-crowned stone spires. Happy to take up nearly any cause that allows them to test their mettle in single combat, or at the head of a force of men, the elves of Dearden almost never seek or accept land, servants, squires, or slaves as reward for their efforts. They often refuse even wealth, disdaining it as useless to them. Rather, they seek glory and word fame. It is common, therefore, for them to accept title and rank, so long as they are not made responsible for others on a long-term basis. Ari Near, First Height. The easternmost elven realm, Ari Near rests on a pinnacle of rock that juts out into the Singing Sea where the Frostfangs end and the continent grows its fattest. It is, as the name suggests, the first of what the elves refer to as sanctuary realms. Near is the wellspring from which all elven stereotypes originally seem to have sprung. Its people are long-lived, quick to laugh, capricious, and vacillate between childlike and the wise long-sightedness of the venerable. Craftsmanship, too, finds its origins here. While the dwarves are known for making superb armor and stone, the elves of Ari Near first uncovered the concepts of steel and metal alloys. They further taught men a great many agricultural practices, which still persist to this day. While they are a generous people, they are difficult to grasp, read, or understand beyond the wide surface they present to the outside world. Warren of Rosefort, Zlata Pola.